Hi guys. So as promised, I think last week we're doing a quick video going through our FPL teams and kind of see what transfers we can make this week. It's this is the only positive thing that's happening in football related stuff in my life. So
In your life, not in
yeah,
my
in my
life.
yeah,
Just a
yes,
disclaimer, this is my first time ever I'm playing FPL, so I will be
fair enough.
happy if
Yeah,
people can cut me some slack.
yeah. I've played it for a couple of seasons pretty seriously, so I think fair enough. So yeah, let's just get started then.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
Are we just going to like discuss our players and what
yeah
are the
yeah.
possible transfers, or what
So
is
let's
it
just go
like?
through our teams. Like how happy are you with your rank like so far, and what do you think? I know what mistakes have you done, and what do you think you should have done better? Going looking back
Pretty
at the
easy. I can easily talk about it.
okay, so this first. Let's start with my team. I'm currently at what?
What is that thing? Rainbow Aces.
Oh wait. Oh, that's just the some fantasy Premier League
Okay, okay,
advert.
okay. Okay, go on.
So I'm at what, like 78,000 in the world. So it's like a pretty solid position, I guess, after like 12 game weeks. Hoping to do better, but this was my performance last week. I mean, most of my points came from my defense, I feel, and that too with like Christensen and Rafinha not playing. I mean, I got tired of Chelsea defenders. I'm like, some days some guy plays. I'm like, there's some rotation going on. I just can't nail a player
I
on.
don't
So
think Chelsea's defense is solid. Apart from Rodiger, you can't say anyone will
no, I mean,
definitely start.
recently Chilwell got an injury, so I have to now see
Yeah,
if I can afford Alonso because
yeah. I'm
mostly
just
you
talking
know.
about the back three though, not the
Oh
back five.
yeah. I'd rather have a wing back, but it's like James. I mean, I should have just had James too. That guy's been actually getting a lot of points.
Yeah.
And going to Mr. Doug, like with an. I mean, you had a good game week for like after playing the wild card. Like it's pretty
I had
solid.
a yeah. I feel like I have a good team now, but
Hmm.
Foden wasn't the best call. I think that was one mistake which I did.
Okay.
Apart from that, I think I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
I
Can
was
can I can I zoom into the mistake here? Can I? Here. Let's focus on the this. What do you have to say about this?
Let's wait. I actually wanted to play Hoiberg when you told me that Foden might is injured and he's not playing. He'll. I mean, you told me he'll not start, but I kind of got to know that he will start.
Mhm.
But Pep being Pep, he subbed him off at 59th minute, which is such an assolic move to do. And I ended up getting this 1 point, and Hoiberg on my
Welcome,
bench got
welcome,
10
welcome
points.
to the pep roulette. This is something you'll have to deal with if you wanna play with fire. That's why I don't have any City attacking players. It's like I don't want
Hmm.
to take that risk. I'd rather have a person who starts every game. I mean, I might be wrong, but so yeah, let's just get to it. Transfers. So this is my team. I mean, let's just get a better view of it. I have like a one transfer left and like point 0.10 in the bank. So what do you think? What do you suggest I should do? Where do you think my team
Hmm.
is lacking? Firstly,
I feel like you have two very good defenders.
mm-hmm.
Uh, the other three are kind of like, I mean, you can't expect Livramento or Christensen or Regulon might give you some returns, but Livramento, I mean, sure, he had a great run in the beginning. Not sure how long he'll last. I don't think
Is
they
playing
have easy
Liverpool away.
fixtures.
Hell no.
Yeah, so Livramento might be someone
Okay,
you should.
so Regulion has good fixtures like Burnley, Brentford, and Norwich are like solid fixtures. So I'm happy with the three of these.
Yeah, I think those three are solid. The
Yeah,
ones
I
on
need
your corners
yeah
probably
yeah.
can be
So
reinforced.
if I have 5.6 in the bank, if I put a filter, whatever, there are not many good players I can afford.
You
That's where
can
I'm.
probably, instead of Christensen, that Chaluba might be a better pick,
But
according to
is
me.
he consistently playing though? That's an look at this. He's just played the last game, missed the two before that. So Yeah, this is turning out to be what about
What
Christensen?
did
Let's see
Christensen play?
history. It's like it's very inconsistent. It's like he's played
Yeah,
a
I don't think
couple.
Chelsea is a great uh, idea.
I mean, for Mendy is like a so I think Mendy covers my Chelsea clean sheets, which is kind of a good thing. I mean, I'm not exactly happy about putting so much money in goalkeeper, but it's working out so far, I guess. So I'm not too worried about it.
That's true. Mendy is a good call actually. You can probably go down. Who else is even there?
Walker?
Hmm.
Nah, double up on City. I'm not too sure. Eric Dyer.
Who not to put? I think he'll be top of your list because he'll not even get you clean sheet
What
points.
about Gab? Like Arsenal are playing pretty good, right? Is he
But
playing?
they
He's playing
have a
every
tough
game.
run of fixtures, I think.
They're playing
Not too tough. But
Newcastle, United, then Everton, Southampton. That's not too bad, I think. I mean, if you what about their clean sheets? They've kept one against Watford, against Leicester.
what about Marty Cash?
I'm not too happy with how Aston Villa are. The
Because
fixtures look pretty
uh,
bad though. The three or the four games are difficult. Leicester United, Leicester City, and Liverpool.
hmm,
Hmm. This is yeah. What about West Ham? Do they have an easy run? Oh no. Yeah, City and Chelsea in the next three is not worth taking
not
the risk.
ideal. Yeah, I think Rudiger is a decent pick in that case. But do you have the money for him?
Rudiger, no, I only have 5.6. They're like point 0.3
Ah.
of yeah. It's even like even a Lamarco. Oh, wait, what about Marcus Alonso? To be honest, it's exactly 5.6.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
a decent
United.
pick. But they
Ah,
don't have the best of fixtures. Chelsea don't have the best of fixtures.
yeah.
Um,
I'm like halfway into just banking the transfer. To be honest, like let's go to pick team and see what team I can pick for next week.
hmm,
So I can't play Livermento. He's playing
hmm.
Liverpool. I can play Edward.
You have Benrahma on your bench. Interesting.
Yeah, but he's playing City.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I didn't see that.
Rafinha is solid. Okay, wait. So Cancelo, Trent, Mendy, and probably Regulion are like 100% fixed in my
I
opinion.
think you should replace Christensen with someone else. I mean, he'll
Mm,
mostly not play, is my guess, because Saluba scored in his previous game,
oh yeah,
and
the Champions League game. Yeah. Yeah. That's something that I'm thinking about. Even
but
my attack, I'm not
Livramento, you
Liverpool.
can
What's
probably
his
play
league?
Brownhill in midfield.
No. He's barely
Risky,
got.
but
He's not got a goal or an assist. He's just like bench for the fun because he's the cheapest midfielder you can get who plays every game. So literally, that's the only reason he's in my team. Like,
isn't he a better pick than Christensen? I mean, it doesn't really matter because you'll probably, yeah, I think he's a better pick because
no, as the thing is, I'd rather have Christians, and if he doesn't play, Brownhill comes on, or something like that. I'd rather take that risk because they're not going to substitute center back. So either he starts the game or he doesn't start the game.
no,
Like 99%,
yeah,
I
that's not a
feel.
bad idea.
Yeah.
Then
So
I
I'm
think you
like,
should make Brownhill your first sub instead of the other two.
I'm thinking maybe make Benrama my first sub and Livramento over Brownhill. No, maybe not. Maybe because the thing is, see, Brownhill more 99% is gonna get 2 points. Okay, like 99.99% is gonna get 2 points. But Benrama at least there's a chance of him getting more. He's gonna get like those 2 points, but I think there's some chance of him getting more.
That's
So it's
true.
like, whew. So yeah, this is.
Come down. Just a
Wait,
second.
wanna see my team?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not
Gallagher,
exactly happy with the
Rafinha,
team.
Salah.
Like
Yeah,
two
I
Crystal
feel like
Palace attackers.
yeah, Crystal
Do I
Palace
have
doubling
a
is not the ideal.
bench boost? Did I play my wild card? Is my question.
Why don't you look at?
Oh, I
Can you
played
show me
wild card.
Crystal Palace um,
Fixtures?
fixtures here.
Palace. I mean, you can't exactly call it a two. Leeds. I mean, they're hard. They're difficult fixtures, to be honest. It's not. I mean, Gallagher. The only reason is that he's cheap. He's like just letting me get Kane. That's the only reason I even got him. Like I got Kane and Gallagher last week because of the fact that he's playing well and the fact that he lets me have Kane.
What about? I mean, you can keep Gallagher. I think he's good, but instead of Edward, you can put
Who I can replace Edward with? No players.
6.5. So
I have like 7.2.
It's a lot actually. Look at San Maxima's fixtures.
Let me just put a filter. Arsenal, Norwich. I mean, are Newcastle even that good form is my question.
He got a 10 in the previous round.
That was like a goal and assist, but before that he blanked in 1, 2, 3, 5 games.
What about Benteke? I think he's a better pick than he's been on a good run than Edward.
I mean, he just got it's not bad. Benteke is
9.5. That is pretty good actually.
I don't see that much of an upside in wasting a transfer on him. I feel because like next week I might wait. Are Kane's fixtures going to turn anytime soon?
Actually, I think how much do you have? 7.3.
7.2.
I think you're just missing on Jimenez, but I think Wolves have good run of fixtures.
Wolves? Let me see. What was this Kwan guy?
Yeah, you can put him. He's always there. Okay, no.
Very short term, I think. It's too short term.
Yeah.
Aston Villa. How have Aston Villa been is my question. Not followed.
What about Watkins actually?
I can't afford him. He's 7.4. I have 7.3. Wait. History. How have Villa done? They've won against Brighton, lost to Southampton, lost to Wolves, lost to Spurs, won against United, of course. Yeah, I mean, I think Palace can score against them. I mean, it's not too bad. I feel it's not that bad of a fixture. It's not. It's going to be a bad week for me. That's for sure. It's like I feel if I play this team, it's the Salah captain which has to save me. And somehow if fucking Harry Kane and Reguilon get points and Christensen starts, I feel that is crucial for my chances.
Do you want to take a risk by putting a differential captain, someone like Trent or Cancelo? Because you're, however, taking a risk.
The thing is, I'm not. I don't know, and I'm not sure whether it's worth taking a risk. It's like I like genuinely. I can just play it safe for now. I feel it's like
How has Rafinha's form been?
He's like he missed the last game because he was injured or something. But apart from that, he's been pretty good recently, I guess.
A lot of Leeds creativity comes from him. I heard recently.
Yeah. And those are 3 very good fixtures. Brighton,
3 good fixtures.
Crystal Palace, and like Brentford.
Keep him for at least.
Yeah, all 3 play attacking football. So like it suits Leeds. They can counter. So I'll probably kick him out after game week 15. But
Oof. Yeah, I think
just go for it.
With the squad you have, just save your transfer. If I were you, I'd probably save my transfer.
Yeah, I might move on move money between midfield and between midfield and defense maybe next week. Like downgrade Christensen, upgrade Gallagher, or upgrade Brownhill or something. I think I'm doing that. What about Livramento? Is he worth keeping for another week? Leicester and
No, I don't think so actually.
But he's like a cheap player, so I can just have him as my 4th, 5th choice. You know what? I mean, I can just go for Alonso. I feel just go for it. Because let's see. Let's actually look at the trend. If I go Chelsea members, so where the Chilwell's played last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Alonso's played. What is Alonso? The first 6 weeks. So
Everything
it's,
before that, yeah.
yeah, so it's like literally basically his second choice.
Replacement.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I think Alonso will definitely come into the team unless Aspilicueta plays left wing back, which is
yeah,
possible, right?
that is something I'm worried about. I mean, especially in a game
Yeah,
against United, like maybe they go more defensive.
and if you put Christensen,
I
sorry,
don't think it's worth taking the risk
Alonso for
for a transfer. I feel
Christensen.
just like stick with it.
Hmm.
Worst case, I lose like 4 points, but I can make up for that in the transfer next week. I feel it's almost worth the same. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm just not. I literally am just like shuffling my team around. I'm not taking my captaincy of of Salah. What about you? It's quite your team. Are you planning to make any transfers?
I'm thinking actually, I'm up for suggestions.
Suggestions?
I feel like I have a decent
Oh,
team, but I'm
yeah,
not sure
very
if I
similar
should
team.
play.
Very similar. I like the Jota in midfield. That's something I want to get. The James. Oh fuck! I want James, dude. How do you have? Oh, okay. It's that money in goal I have that's killing me. If I had that extra million, I could have
I'll
gotten
share
James.
my screen instead of you sharing
Oh
yours.
yeah, yeah. You can do that.
Just
Interesting.
easier, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Host has shared. Sorry, host disabled. Sorry.
Oh, I need to let you. Wait. I just make you host. No. How do I let you share? This is weird. Wow, we're figuring it out in the video. This is nice. This is nice.
Guess what? Yeah,
Okay.
so just wanted to share my screen. Can you see this?
Yes. 78 points. The wild card.
Uh, so currently I'm playing this team.
Mm-hmm.
Pick
Zoom
team
out a
now.
bit so we can see the whole team a bit clearly. Mm-hmm.
So Guaita and goal, Trent, Cancelo, and Regulon as my defense. I don't know why I put James on the bench. So this is like the team that I changed to for this week.
I like it, dude. I
Jota.
like ooh, I actually like that. I mean, you could probably play James over Hoiberg. What are
Yeah,
Hoiberg's? I mean, Hoiberg's gonna get 3 points if you guys keep a clean sheet. But how is his goal contributions though?
he scored one last game, but I don't think he'll
Chelsea,
score. But
Chelsea have a bit.
the problem with Spurs is there's no one else to create. It has to be the front three or Hoiberg. So there is some chance that he might get an assist because he does give those through balls cutting lines sometimes, but it's very, very rare.
I'm
I
so
don't
tempted
think
to
it's
captain
worth.
Harry Kane. I'm so tempted to captain Harry Kane.
Yeah, I feel like that's the reason I want to put triple Spurs because I feel like they lost to Mura, so they would want to prove a point this game. I'm
Yeah,
hoping that,
yeah.
but I'm not sure. I'm not ready to take the risk again to put the captain's armband on Kane. Fucker.
I'm like if I take the
Just so
differential.
the audience know, I put Salah as captain for one game week in which he didn't score. All the other game weeks I've had Kane as my captain. And since Pratik asked me to tell you guys what I've been fucking up about, I have been very biased to Spurs players, hoping that they'll perform sometimes, especially Kane. Just watching Kane, and
I mean, even
there's
with
just
that bias, your rank is not too bad, dude. I'm like for like a first year player, I'm pretty impressed with your rank. It's like, I mean, it's only gonna get much better from here. People are gonna drop off, or like people are gonna get frustrated
hmm,
and just quit. So it's like
yeah. What my rank is 572k. I
that's
want to
solid.
finish within 300k. Is that realistic?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Definitely, definitely.
Yeah. Let's see. That's the hope. Huang, I feel like is a good call because
Oh,
Norwich away is a good game.
I wish I had
Uh,
another wild card, dude. I wish I had another wild card.
I don't think, yeah, at least for the next two games, he'll be on my
And
team.
he's damn cheap, so you can always be like, you can always like replace him with James for the next game. So you have like options on the bench, which I like.
Yeah,
And Livramento is probably uses for the next couple of weeks, but still, it's okay to have him.
I think I'll put James or Foden.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want to play Foden somehow. I don't feel like he'll either start or even get good points.
That's the thing. If you're going between two players, always go for the attackers. That's what I've learned through the years. It's like, I mean, Foden is a risk, so maybe James is a better pick. But if Foden
Hmm.
was fit and he's gonna play, then always go for the
Okay.
attacker
Yeah,
because.
that's a solid advice. But yeah, I think for this week I should go with James
But I mean, United,
because
I'm not very confident of that we're gonna even score
and he
against
is
Chelsea.
very high on confidence, right? So I think I should give him the benefit of doubt. He scored 13, 21,
What the
7,
hell is
12.
that, dude? What the hell is that?
This
Hold
is
on, hold on.
insane. This is insane. I
I
think
think
this
I
is even
sold
more
him.
than what Salah got in the last
I
4
think I
weeks.
sold him in game
Easily.
week 6. I think game week
Oops.
6 or game week 5. I sold him
He
because
blanked from 3 to 6, right? So,
yeah, I got frustrated by because he was expensive and there were like other cheap defenders. So I just like sold him, and suddenly
hmm.
the dude comes to form. Ridiculous, ridiculous.
But yeah, I don't think he's a very. That's why I didn't buy a lot of Chelsea players because they have a horrible run of fixtures.
That's too bad. Come on, that's not
Not
too
too
bad.
bad, but at least two. I
Not
mean, this
not
is
good enough to
considered
have
a
two
4.
defenders. I feel one defender is fine.
One is
Like
fine. One is
yeah,
surely fine.
let's see.
Uh, yeah.
Mm,
Hoiberg is what is pulling me back
ah,
actually. The rest of the
do I
team is
go for it?
solid.
Do I captain Kane? Oh, these are
I'm
decisions I
going to
don't want
stick
to
with
think
Salah
about.
for this week. I know that he won't score, but it's fine.
Hmm.
But if Kane gets a hat trick or something, I think I'll kill myself. Just kidding, guys. But I might kill myself.
Yeah, it's like
Uh,
this week's gonna be like damage control for me. I feel like as
I'm
if I
actually tempted because I'm in such a big confusion. I'm actually tempted to give it to Jota.
captaincy.
Yeah,
Nah, dude, nah. If you're banking for Liverpool, bank for Salah. It's like no, it's like you don't doubt the man. Like look at his. Can you click on his information? Let's look at his form.
his form I feel has come down a bit.
He
I
he
mean,
gets a
for
he
his
gets a
own
goal.
standards. For
Fair,
his
but he
own
gets a
standards.
goal contribution every single game for the last how many games? Holy shit! That's it. Except game week 2, he's at least got an assist in every other game week.
Yeah, assist
That's
no
what you want
goals.
from your captain, right? This is like less headache. He gets some points. It's like sure, it's not fancy, but right now the problem is he'll have like an effective ownership of like over 100%, like over 200% in your price range. So it's like it'll hurt you a
That's true.
lot if he kind of scores. So yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
I'll do it impulsively. I'll put an alarm for 4:30 in the morning and
That's
decide in
probably
the
what,
morning.
that's
What's the
probably what I'm
first
gonna
game
do.
tomorrow?
Okay, you can scroll down and check. I think on the same screen.
Arsenal. Oh, interesting.
Arsenal Newcastle.
I was actually thinking Emil Smith Rowe might be a good choice,
Oh, yeah, yeah, that is also true. Yeah, but I
but
mean, save your transfer, dude. You have a very solid team. I really like your team. It's like it's diverse enough and it has big hitters. So it's like it's yeah. This is what you need to like. You've got the proper archetype of like apart from Hoiberg, you have like a good archetype of a solid FPL team. Always go for wing backs in defense. Like
yeah,
unless you're trying to cover clean sheets of a team which keeps a lot of clean sheets, always go for wing backs, which you're doing. And your attack, you have two big hitters and Salah and Kane. That's only you can afford this season because there are a lot of expensive players.
yeah.
That's it's all it's a
Wish
very
I
good
could
template team.
afford Son for Hoiberg.
That's the man.
I
That's
mean,
you can't.
Son
Yeah.
for Hoiberg and Jota.
No, my suggestion is keep a transfer this week. Next week, think of what you can do with Hoiberg and Foden. Like try to move money into one of them and get a better player and get an average player or something. Like if you're not gonna start Foden or like not happy with Foden in your team, you can probably get someone in that price range.
Yeah, Foden is pretty expensive, so I'll get good money for him.
Yeah, he's 8.3, and you can take some of Hoiberg's money and put it in Foden as well.
Yeah, I can probably get in someone like
How expensive is Hoiberg? Is he base
Ronaldo
5?
if I can somehow manage it.
Ronaldo, no. I don't think it's like unless United turn. I'm too. I've given up so much that I don't even know United's like fixtures. It's been that bad. Like I know who they're playing this week, but apart from that, I don't know their general fixtures. So
I know they're
apart,
playing Arsenal after Chelsea.
yeah, unless United hit form, like don't go. It's not worth it. And if United hit form, go for Bruno. I think always go for Bruno over Ronaldo. I at least I feel go for Bruno over Ronaldo.
I feel that Ronaldo will end up taking penalties from now on.
Maybe
You don't
yeah,
even
that,
get any, but
I swear, dude, fucking everyone. I mean, we've not
I feel
entered
like
the.
not too many penalties have been
No, we are
coming this
not getting. No,
season.
we are not
Right?
getting penalties because we are not playing in the opponent's half. We need to enter the D box to get penalties, right? We are against City. We had like some 4 or 5 touches in the opponent box or something. It's ridiculous. Like so, yeah, it's partly due to that as well. So
What are Crystal Palace
this
has
it's
decent
fine, dude.
fixtures.
It's decent. It's not too bad. I mean, yeah, just one more thing. General advice: don't look at the colors blindly. Like usually they're very misleading. Like Leeds
Yeah,
away is not a too difficulty fixture. It's more difficult than that. So just to actually see the fixtures. And they also dynamically
United have
update. I think like
hurt.
midway through the season they'll
Yeah,
have an update where they change difficulties.
this week will be bad for my goalkeepers.
Ben Foster always keep it.
15.
Cycling GK. You should check out his YouTube channel. It's
I
so
saw
good.
a few videos.
Yeah, really like it.
Hmm.
Cool then. I think we've confused
Gone
ourselves
past our
more. Yeah, gone past our limit and confused ourselves more, which I think always happens every time I open my
yeah.
FPL team. I just like have more questions than before. But yeah, I think this is something we hadn't done before. I guess the first time doing FPL videos. So let's see
We
if
plan to do
people.
it a little more often. So
Yeah. Let's see if people like it. Like we can probably make this a recurring segment every time. One of us has a good week. So
if anything, they should like your rank, but
nah.
my rank is
No, I've played it like extremely not safe. I feel. I think I've played it. I've
I
learned
feel
through
like
my
I can,
mistakes.
yeah, I feel like you've learned from your mistakes, which
Yeah.
I'm yet to. You're not emotional in this game. I'm still
Oh
pretty emotional.
no. Like
Me, yeah.
I think first 2 seasons, like my highest finish so far has been like 180k, 190k or something. That was like last season.
Hmm.
So apart from that, I've always been like play 3 United players. I used to always have 3 United players irrespective of what happened. So and yeah, shit like that is
Exactly.
should
Well, time teaches you.
yeah. And one like my biggest we call why I like FPL a lot is that it just makes you follow football in general a lot. Like at least the Premier League.
Yeah.
Like
You
you're
get a
aware of,
lot of idea about, like you said, players from every team
yeah,
who are
exactly.
performing, who are cheap, who
Hmm.
are
Exactly.
uh,
So it's like being an
like they
FPL
don't really
legend
have to
is
perform. Yeah.
yeah. So
Livermento is a prime example.
yeah. So every season you'll have like a couple of them, and like every season, like especially with promoted teams, you have these things called out of position players, where like because like these guys don't follow the championship that well when they
Hmm.
list these players. So like a midfielder will be listed as a defender.
Hmm.
So he becomes very what do you call
Which
very
midfielder is listed as a defender?
not this season, but I think last two seasons ago we had John Lundstrom for
Hmm.
Sheffield United who was listed as a
Hmm.
defender, but he plays
Hmm.
like attacking midfield.
Wow.
So because of
And
that,
they didn't change that mid-season?
you can't change that. It's fixed for a season. Whatever the person gets listed at the start of the season, because it adds complexity, right? So if you change it mid-season, what happens to the people who already have it in your team?
Hmm.
So they can't exactly change it. So he kept scoring goals and getting assists, and he gets a clean sheet because Sheffield United in their
4
first
points.
season
Oh
kept a
yeah, they were
lot of clean
crazy.
sheets.
They came
Yeah,
6th or 7th or something, right?
yeah,
Something crazy. I
eighth, I
think they
think.
went to 8th. Okay, I
They
mean
were very close to getting like Europa League football,
Europa
and
League.
they
Yeah,
messed up in the end. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, it's like those players are a lot of fun, and it happens with Salah. Right, Salah is technically out of position. Like he's like a almost
Definitely.
like an attacker, striker kind of guy. And midfielder, he gets 1 extra point for a goal, and he gets more bonus points. So yeah,
1 extra point for a goal, 1 extra point for a clean sheet. It's
yeah,
crazy actually.
exactly. Yeah, that's like 2 points,
Two
and
solid points, and
two,
Liverpool's defense is pretty good. So
and you captain him, so you get like that's 4. So
and
it
bonus
just
points. This
wow,
season, so many bonus points
dude,
every
that's
game
yeah.
week he gets.
He's been probably the best winger in the world, I think.
Easily. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone else. Maybe Vinicius Junior is also playing
Oh,
well,
dude,
but
that guy suddenly hit form. His output was so bad for last
yeah,
3 4 years.
he
I
has
was like,
17 goal contributions in 18 games. It seems it's
that is
pretty good
ridiculous. That's
from
more than his
last season
entire
at least.
the entire Real Madrid career till now. It's
Easily,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, it's respect it. I didn't expect it from Vinicius. So I used to have this joke with a friend where it's like, now Vinicius Junior is like Ronaldinho until he enters the box. He turns
Mm-hmm.
into Daniel
I've
James.
heard this. I think you only told me.
He's like he's so good outside, and then he enters the house. Decision making is so bad.
Hmm.
Right. Before we go on another tangent and make this a 50-minute video, I think we should probably end it. Yes, yes.
Cool. All right. Thanks a lot for watching the video, guys. Hopefully, we come up with more FPL videos in the future.
I'm
And
I'm I'm disappointed you didn't thank me for my time this time, but
uh,
yeah.
please feel free to comment any suggestions on our videos.
Mhm.
Not like people will watch this before 5 a.m. tomorrow, but whatever. We're just
Yes,
doing our
yes.
part as content creators. Wow,
Oh wow,
that's a
that's
cool
what
thing.
we are now. That's what we are.
Mhm.
I see. I see. All right
Cool.
then.
On that
Yeah.
note,
See
see
you
you.
guys.